JSpec, where we talk about parenting, family, and relationships from a Jewish point of view. Is prayer an aspect in your life? It's important for parents to pray for the well-being of their children, and I mean each of them, individually. Praying for your children begins even before they're born. And if you're new to this practice, don't worry. It's still worth your while to begin, no matter how much they've grown. We're not in charge of everything, and we're certainly not in control of the outcomes of our efforts. So what can you control? The amount of effort you put in. To give you some context, Rav Wolbe in his book, Planting and Building, How to Raise a Jewish Child, brings a proof from the high priest, the Kohen Gadol. As you may recall, in Jewish law, if somebody murders another person by accident, he's really only got two options. He either lives his life in fear, constantly overlooking his shoulder to see if the family members of the deceased are coming to revenge their relative, or he can seek refuge in one of the 6 cities in the country that are designated for people just like him. The murderer is only safely free to leave the city of refuge when the Kohen Gadol dies. Now we know praying for the early demise of a person is totally unacceptable. But you never know what lengths a person will go to get their father or their husband back. That's why the Kohen Gadol's mother was compelled to give cakes and sweets and other presents to appease the family members of the accidental murderer. Even though we say a curse without basis isn't fulfilled, the rabbis were concerned that the murderer's prayers and those of his family might actually work. So what is the relationship between the high priest and the fate of our murderer? The Kohen Gadol should have prayed for there to be no murders. It was his job to pray for the generation. So why not pray for no one to kill or to be killed? If someone ends up getting murdered, well, that means that he was lax with his responsibilities. He didn't put forth enough effort. So, of course, parents are obliged to pray for their own children, but we have no nusach. The Jewish sages did not spell out for us what words to say. You can access them by looking into the depths of your heart. Prayer is personal. So use your intuitive technical know-how to find the right words that would best match your child's situation. Rav Wolbe says that prayer is the most central, the most important aspect of your children's education. Their success in life shouldn't be left only to human hands. The word to pray, P-R-A-Y, means to beg or entreat. In Yiddish, we say to daven, which comes from the word doivev, which refers to the movement of the lips. Prayer in Hebrew is called tefillah. To pray is lehit palel, which is a reflexive form, meaning when you pray, your outgoing prayers, they reflect back to you. See, your job is not to change Hashem's mind, but to change your own. When you pray for the welfare of your children, well, that transforms you. It makes you into the parent that your child truly needs. Your children have been placed in your care, and all they want is for you to be the best parent that you can be. So take a moment and close your eyes. Search for the right words in your heart and pray for their very best. It's worth your effort. Make this video blog tailor-made for you. I look forward to addressing your parenting, family, and relationship topics and questions in future videos. Please submit your suggestions and concerns on my website at shimshonmeirfrankel.com.